Hi, this is King of Review. In this problem, we want to find the inverse of A inverse times B inverse times the inverse of B times A. So we have the inverse of A times the inverse of B, and we're taking the inverse of that entire thing, and then times the inverse of B times A. So let's expand this. When we expand this, we get, for this portion here, we get B times A. And when we expand this portion, we get A inverse times B inverse. Now I want to review with you, if we have a matrix, let's call it matrix A, and we multiply it by its inverse, which is A inverse, we're going to get the identity matrix. Now if you remember, the identity matrix has ones in the main diagonal and zeros elsewhere. And one feature about the identity matrix is if you take a matrix, let's call it matrix A, and you multiply it by the identity matrix, you're going to get, for the product, the original matrix. This also works if we have I times A. You'll still get A for the product. So let's keep this in mind as we're solving this problem. You can see here that we have A times its inverse. So this is going to become the identity matrix here. And we know that if we multiply a matrix times the identity matrix, we're just left with the original matrix. So this can be simplified to B times B inverse. And again, you see here we have matrix B times its inverse. So this will become the identity matrix. And we know that the identity matrix has ones in the main diagonal and zeros elsewhere. So this will be our final answer, which is letter C. Thanks for watching.